Hey everyone, thanks for watching the Franchise Growth Show. I'm Joe Carter, founder of the Twin Flame Group and partner with the franchise consulting company. I don't want to pull you away from today's episode for too long, but before we get started, I wanted to share one quick idea that every founder and franchise operator should understand. Revenue is a byproduct. Value is the objective. At the Twin Flame Group, everything that we do is focused on building scalable, sellable businesses. Now let's get into today's episode.
Well, it hugely impacts it. I remember 15, 20 years ago, it was just a handful of private equity companies that invested in franchise systems. And it was mostly really large franchise systems that had a minimum of 5 million EBITDA. But then all these other private equity companies started popping up because they saw the value of being able to expand a brand using business owners, franchise owners. So it's greatly changed. Right now, no matter how big your company is, how many private locations you own, you're only going to sell it for 4 or 5, maybe 6 times your EBITDA. Once in a while, there's a home run of 8 times because you're very specialized, but typically 4, 5, 6 times. Well, in franchising, it starts at 10 to 15 times because private equity loves to invest in franchise systems. Why is that? Because they're not inheriting hundreds of employees with all that liability and a giant human resource department. They're inheriting all these business owners running locations for them with the small little support team that the franchisor has already put in place for them. So it's very easy for them to come in, purchase it, invest more capital to grow it even more, and then resell that company in 4, 5, 6 years at a much higher multiple. So if you really want to grow your business and sell it for the highest multiple CapEx at some point in time, franchising is the best way to do that, and the fastest and the best way to do that.
Couldn't agree more. My days back in private equity doing 400 deals, $14 billion in valuation. That's what we were looking for. We were looking for something that was easy to scale, that we could just throw money at and it would explode very quickly, but something with very consistent cash flow, aka royalties, inside of the franchising space. So yeah, there's been a massive swing that's occurred in the private equity space, and that's likely only going to continue. So getting in now as that trajectory is beginning to explode, if you got the right brand and you put the right systems in place, create a little bit of concepts and some franchisees, you'll be shocked what franchise entrepreneurial value you can make.
And all of these new private equity companies that have popped up, the smaller groups, the smaller funds, that has opened the door for them to invest in much more early stage franchisors. I get connected with them from time to time. Hey, Rick, reaching out to you, just want to know any of the brands that you've recently franchised that you think really have legs that we should take a look at. If they're only doing 500,000 EBITDA, we'll take a look at them. It's changed the landscape tremendously. So yes, you can exit the company at a much early stage now because of all these other private equity companies that are interested in investing in you. And oftentimes they keep the CEO on board for a few more years, right? They need someone to run the company. And especially if it's an early stage emerging franchisor, it's really important you have the right team there that are supporting those franchisees and helping them grow to the next level.
100% agree. 100% agree. So for the founder out there that's listening, who's kind of on the fence when it comes to should I or should I not franchise? I know you mentioned 3 of them at the beginning, but if you could give one question that they should ask themselves before they even really look at this as a serious option, what would that question be?
Well, I usually ask them, what would your goals be for this brand? Ideally, what would you like to see with this brand? And once in a while, I'll get someone, Rick, I want to retire in a couple of years. And I say, well, then this isn't for you. Maybe you open another corporate location if you want to. Franchising isn't right for you. But if you would like to expand your brand within a much shorter period of time and remove yourself from the day-to-day drudgery of running the business and do more coaching and mentoring and being more the face of the brand, franchising is for you. So don't wait, get started. I mean, I've had so many clients wait a year or 2 because of whatever reason. Then they finally get started, and a year later they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I waited. I wish I hadn't waited. Just think where I would be today if I would have started a year and a half ago, Rick, when I was first started speaking with you. So don't wait, contact us. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we're going to help you succeed, help you keep from failing in this new growth of franchising, because we have all the systems in place. There's no one else out there like us. We are a complete franchise ecosystem. Turn you into a franchise, get you launched with lots of training, and then include lots of marketing with all of our sister companies to help find great qualified franchisees for you to help you expand and grow much more quickly.
Thanks again for watching this episode of the Franchise Growth Show. If you're a founder or a franchise operator who wants to build a scalable, sellable business, that is exactly what we do at the Twin Flame Group. Our focus is simple: build systems, increase EBITDA, and increase enterprise value. If you want to learn more, visit twinflametx.com or DM us on any of our social platforms, and we will see you at the next episode.